Now it's time for your spa treatment. First, I want you to take off all of your clothes. Saying no is not an option. I'm just kidding. My clothes are already gone because it's hot as fuck right now. Goodness. I'll just file my own nails since she's not being cooperative. I really ought to anyway, because I haven't been so attentive, especially the last week or something. I have not been very attentive. I did manage to cut myself today. I was doing some work in the yard for my dog. What kind of nail file do you use? Some kind of glass nail file. No, it's just a minor cut. It's just why I have a band-aid on though. Is this the hand position that you'd like? The glass one's really good, says the little glass maker girl. True or false, Red? Glass dildo, you have one. Yes or no? And if the answer is no, why not? Much kisses for your hand. Oh, thanks so much, Rail. I'll be just fine, though. I very much enjoy my feminine pursuits. I'm not really one to go and have, like, my nails done professionally, not very often. Not because I'm against it, just because I've got better things to do. I don't enjoy the social activity. I do have one. Yeah. I had a feeling. So, Red, when I say I want to see some glass blowing, I think you know where I'm going with this. Having my nails done is such a big deal for me. I like to do them myself. I totally understand, though. It's hard to get like a really professional look if you're doing them yourself. It is easier to have someone else do it. And it can be sort of a nice self care activity. Like it feels good to have someone sort of just massage your hands and work on your nails. I feel like you yap about all the things. See, that's the thing with me and you guys can see my nail holder. You can see how I clean my desk off after again. But that's what I don't enjoy about the experience is I don't like talking with my technicians. Not that I don't like the technicians, I just rather enjoy the peace and quiet. She's your bestie. Oh, that's cute. I can't get my nails done since I work in a factory. I think having short nails is actually kind of nice. I kind of suck at small talk, so I think getting my nails done would be incredibly awkward. You don't have to talk with them. The only time I like talking with the technician is if I'm doing a dental cleaning. Then I find it fucking amusing. I think that's so funny. I don't know why they try to talk to you when they have their fingers in your mouth and shit. And I'm just like, God, I would so do this to you. Let's after they clean my teeth at the end, I'm just like, okay, now let's switch. And I like sit them down in the chair. I'm like, now it's your turn. In a more relaxed world, I'd probably tell them that. But, nowadays people are sensitive. I'm pretty non-harassment in public with people. Just let them do what they're doing. It would be funny, though. Why is your soft palate bruised? Jesus, that's funny. Have you been sucking dick again, Blue? Berating them if they reply to you talking with less than perfect diction. That's so funny. I'd be like, don't talk with your mouth full, stupid bitch. Say, okay. Don't close your mouth. I'm fucking working in here. Don't talk with your mouth full. Just stupid shit like that. It was so embarrassing. Was it a male or female dentist? Should dentistry, question for you guys, should dentistry be like gynecology? Is it more comfortable when mostly the same sex does your dentistry? What do you guys think? No, I will not be your gynecologist. No. Okay, fine, I will, if you want me to be. Okay, fine, if you ask politely. She had her hands in my mouth and everything was like, oh wow, there's bruising on your soft palate. What have you been eating? Did you be like, I was eating dick? All of my dentists have been guys, so I don't really know. I see where the kinks are coming from, Haruka. I'm beginning to understand you better. I generally prefer my practitioners to be female, I think. I feel comfortable with women. I guess I always have. I think a lot of men treat women like they're different or something. They're like, how do I talk to women? How do I how do I treat them? Versus just being normal, I guess. I've had a lot of bad experiences with male doctors. I can understand that. Like lawsuit bad or just like uncomfortable. There's a lot of dismissal in the medical field of female symptoms, sadly. Real, are you using your womanly imaginings again? Didn't we talk about this? That's just your womanly imaginings, alright? They can be so belligerent and refuse to listen. That sucks. I can understand that, though. Men tend to have less empathy. Less hygiene. Where those hands been? I don't know. I want to see you wash your hands in the corner of the room. Crazy old rail shouting at the sky again. That's just hysteria. Your pussy's kind of. I think you have hysteria. I think you're acting funny. Just told them imagining things. I have fibromyalgia, and it took so long for a doctor to listen to me and not dismiss me. That's fucking annoying. I'm sorry about that. I would have listened to you. That was my job in medicine, actually. I was the listener in an emergency room setting when I was in my early 20s. And people would come in with all sorts of problems into the emergency room. I got to see all sorts of different types of cases. I would do the records. Nowadays, I think people use like AI to do the record keeping sometimes. You need to be able to like retell their story, especially with emergency, so people can figure out what is wrong. Why are you coming in with acute symptoms of something? The easiest ones were when the problem was obvious, like when someone would come in with like a fish hook through their hand. I was like, yeah, there's a fish hook through your hand. I think we can identify what the problem is. They use AI a lot, yeah. I think AI in medicine is actually a pretty good thing, though. Can confirm my MCTD diagnosis. MCTD. You know, I'm not familiar with what that is. Massive clinical titty disorder. I mean, I guess you definitely have some of that. I can help you with those. I'm the catch of the day. That would get you sent straight to the psych ward. That's where you belong anyway, Rail, so we all know that. My titties are chronic. Massive chronic titty disorder. God, they're still there. If only someone would hold them and suck on them and fuck them. What use are they? You're meant to be a mother, Blue. I got you covered. Social interactions scare me. I freeze up when I go to talk. Why do they scare you? What about you, Red? Are you mommy material? Psych ward, I'm not that rich. I'm a fake being okay in the ER. They say, yeah, I get that. I think public hospitals will accept you, though, because you're a risk to the public. Something like that. I think they have to. Pituitary adenoma, okay. I'm glad you found out earlier. Congratulations, Lena. Early intervention is usually the key to those sort of things. I'm only a risk to myself. I think that's the law. Right? If you're a risk to yourself, then no, absolutely not. That's cute. Just because you have a ditto tattoo doesn't mean you can't be a good mommy. Text me how old you are, too. Curious. I'd say pretty obviously in your 20s, but you know. I got my tubes tied, so I can't have kids. I guess you'll have to put them all in your mouth then. I guess you'll just have to swallow it then. It's gotta go somewhere, you know? I think you mentioned that before too. I didn't really like register it though. I think I remember you typed that in. I've been told I'd be a good mom for some reason. 28, okay. I'm very forgetful in case I've asked you before. That's the way it is with me though. Like, it takes me a few times to really understand things about people. I feel like a lot of like people's emotions and stuff are kind of like confusing to me. So it helps getting it explained too. I love kids, they're adorable. I'm not really big on having kids myself. I want to make sure my own life is like handled first, so. But then again, as a man, I have more of a luxury to decide. Let me fix my tracking for you guys. So I don't think it's a fair comparison between men and women. Emotions are confusing at the best of times. Whenever you are ready, I do think you'd be a good father, legitimately. I haven't heard a lot of people who are both A, intelligent, and B, want to have kids in this generation. I think a lot of women in our age bracket, like, 20s, 30s, 40s. I guess 35 is sort of like the upper limit, actually, for a comfortable choice to make. I'm 22 as a preschool teacher. That sounds like fun. Is that what you want to always be? Do you enjoy that job? Some people are so good with kids. It's becoming less desirable to have them, but I think a lot of women still love children. I didn't want kids, but I ended up having to get custody of my brother. Interesting. Been raising him for 6 years. I bet a lot of things happened to you, around you, for that to happen, huh? It sounds difficult. Is that something you enjoy doing? I'm good with kids. I don't think I'd ever want them, though. You have no choice. Accept the sperm. Accept it. Nah, I'm kidding. I think you guys should make decisions that suit whatever makes you happy. I think there's enough human beings in the world now anyway, right? Let me clean this off.